Turn your attention to the first base side concourse and join us in counting down.
Yes.
As his former USD teammates unveil a new addition to Fowler Park. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Ariel!
All right. So we are actually here at my work. I have Livy and Jojo with me. We're actually here at my work because I needed to drop off some earring orders. And if you don't know, yes, I do make earrings. But I also wanted to show you guys some favorite parts of the cemetery that I work at because it's really beautiful out here. And we're over a flight path. So I hope there won't be too many airplanes or sound of airplanes in this video. So yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like show off my work because I know in my last video I showed off like a pretty kind of creepy part. But it's really not that creepy. It's a beautiful property. And yeah, so I'm taking the kiddos around right now and we can kind of take a look at everything. So this is like a really large pond that we have out on our property. There's like all these niches, and then there's also like in-ground graves, but it's just really pretty. And then up on the hill over there, that's our office. I don't know if you could see that yellow building in the distance, but that's our office. So that's the main office where a lot of people work. But yeah, really pretty. What I really love most about this part is this area right here, because usually there's a running waterfall. I think maybe they turned off the water for cleaning purposes, but usually there's a waterfall that rushes down here. You'll see like a little bridge, and then there's actually little niches. Oh my god, a hummingbird. Do you see the hummingbird over there? I don't know if you could see the hummingbird over there, but how cute. Yeah. So yeah, there's like little niches over here and niches in the wall. But the girls really want to go on the bridge, so we're going to go on a little bridge adventure. Yeah, so usually this whole thing is filled with water. I don't know what's going on, but it's still really pretty, really gorgeous out here. It's really serene and it's really peaceful. I literally said serene and peaceful. It's literally the same word. There's Jesus out there. Do you see Jesus out there? There's a statue of Jesus. So okay, girls, let's go to our next spot, okay? I don't have my mic on, sorry. We're actually going to approach a family of angels. This guy, I forgot his name. I don't know how important he was, but he wanted a family of angels surrounding like his family plot. There it is. But I'll drive closer so we can see. There's the whole family of angels. And I believe there's a couple dogs down there too, yeah. There's the dogs watching over the family too. Okay, we are in one of the far ends of the cemetery, but I just wanted to show off this tombstone because I think it's great. It's simple and to the point. And I also think it's kind of humorous. Bro had a good life. I mean, wholesome. I mean, what's better than that? Okay, so we're out in one of the older parts of the cemetery. I don't know if you could see all the older tombstones back there. And then there are some back there. But I wanted to come out here because we actually have one of the historic fig trees on our property. And I know it's supposed to be, technically, they're supposed to be fenced, they're supposed to be protected, but I feel like they didn't add the fencing because, I mean, obviously, there are tombstones, there are people buried. So, you know, it's already like disturbing, like the roots are already disturbing like the property, like the older tombstones that are out here. So I figured like they wouldn't want to add like fencing because they wouldn't want to disrupt any more of the tombstones. There we go. There's the fig tree. And see, a lot of these tombstones are older. Like, I mean, he lived or she lived in the 1800s. This one too, 1800s. She died in 1956. There's one over there, 1937 or 1927 is the death date. But yeah, Olivia. But yeah, it's beautiful out here. The edge of our cemetery actually borders another cemetery, which is why it looks so expansive. But if you could see back there, there's fencing. One last look at the fig tree. So there's 3 mausoleums on our property. There's a Jewish mausoleum, which is what we're passing up right now. There's an older one called the Cathedral Mausoleum, and that one's older. And then we have a giant one, which is the most recently built. But when I say most recently built, this was built back in I believe it was built in the late 60s. So when I say, so that's, yeah, what we're driving past right now, that is part of the Cathedral Mausoleum. And that, again, not a lot of people visit there because a lot of the people that are entombed there died a long while back. But it's still, I've still done services there. It's very, very rare, but yeah. Isn't that pretty? And now we're coming to the larger mausoleum, and we're gonna go and walk into it really quick. So it's huge. I think there's like 4, yeah, there are 4 stories, 4 levels of this behemoth of a mausoleum. And at one point, it was the largest in the world. Okay, so we're at the front of the mausoleum, and I actually wanted to, don't do that. Don't pull on your sister, both of you. I actually wanted to go in here for one reason, and that's the ground level. There's like a little garden in the middle, and it's really gorgeous. So we're going to go in, and I'm going to show them the garden right now. When you walk in, this is street level, and in the bottom here, there's actually a really pretty garden. Here, let's walk down. I don't know if you remember this from my other video. I showed a little clip from this. I went down all the way to the first level, and it's kind of creepy over there because the corridors are very closed off, and when you're down in the basement, you don't get the sunlight coming in, and that's why it looked creepy. But yeah, I just wanted to show off how beautiful the little courtyard garden is in this mausoleum here. How do you like my looking around at my work?
It's really beautiful.
How do you like walking around my work?
Good.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Do you like cemeteries?
Yes.
Do they scare you?
No.
There used to be 2 geese that used to visit our property all the time. And I actually forgot to go to the pond where they usually hang out at. And this year, their family has grown exponentially. There's like 6 or 7 of them now. And I was bummed because I forgot to go over to the pond. But we were going over to visit like my grandparents' graveside, and the geese are just hanging out. So this part of the cemetery is pretty cool because I feel like it's on a pretty big hill and it looks out a majority of San Diego. I have a lot of relatives buried. My grandparents are buried at this particular lot at the cemetery. So, and the geese are just there hanging out.
What if you look at them straight in the eye?
I don't know if they would do anything if you looked at them straight in the eye. I don't want to find out.
We just leave the camera.
Hi, Mama. Hi, Papa. Hi, Lola. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah. I really love you. Yeah.
Also, let's say hi to Mama and Papa. They're your great grandparents.
They are really pretty. Hi, Lola.
All right, the girls want to take you to one more spot, and that's over underneath this very large flagpole, which, if you've ever flown to San Diego and are about to land, this is one of the landmarks that you see on the way down, on the way in. This cemetery lies over the flight path, which is why you can't do a balloon release here, technically. You can try, but if you're having a service here and want to have a balloon release, we're going to say no because we're over a flight path. But yeah, they want to take you over here because you could actually walk onto the, I don't know, what is that called? Platform? Trellis? All right, so I hope that you guys liked the tour of the cemetery. Libby, what are you doing? Okay, wait, don't do that. Okay, so I hope you guys liked the tour of the cemetery. That's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot more, but pretty much hit like all the places that I wanted to hit. Did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. It was so beautiful. My favorite part was the big tree and the memorial, the
Mausoleum
mausoleum, and the angels and the geese.
and the geese. What was your favorite part?
The gooses, and and of course, that white thing. That's so fun.
She's okay. Not your butt, your head. Game.
game where one of the buckled and they're randomly taking pictures and everyone else is trying not to be in the picture.
I left me so winded. Okay, we're gonna play one more round.